Hey guys, it's Cheyenne, TGIF out there. Happy Friday. I wanted to finally come on here and post to you one of my favorite recipes I've come across over the past year living here in LA. Many of you guys remember that I did the Pink Method, which was sponsored by Dr. Phil and the show The Doctors about a year ago. And one of the things I really fell in love with from their program was the infamous shred soup. Now in the program, it was supposed to be something that we would take when we would eat, when we would have either a plateau in our weight loss or to really get those last 5 pounds off. So I haven't quite made it there yet, but this soup is super nutritious and very healthy, and I wanted to share it all with you guys. So if you'll come along over here with me, I'm going to show you a few of the ingredients and then take you along the way and basically show you how it's done. So I will tell you, it takes a little bit of time, a little bit of practice, a little bit of knife skills, but it is so worth it. So what I always recommend is do it on your day off, or maybe on the Sunday, you know, when your man's watching football, or men, you can do this too. And take some time, and it's important enough for your health. So anyways, enough about my personal opinion about it. Here is some of the ingredients that I have right here. So you've got your celery hearts, super nutritious, very healthy, and literally you're going to burn more calories eating it than you even are going to be consuming it. Over here you've got veggie broth, you've got olive oil, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, lentils, onions, or anything else that I could possibly throw in there. Probably yes, but that's what I'm going to stick to right now, and later on I'll tell you guys a little bit more about why I'm choosing, or why the Pink Method, why they put that into their shreds. Okay, so before I showed you guys how to make the soup, I'm going to tell you about why these ingredients are in the soup. So over here you're going to see this fun little root. Many of you might have heard about this from a favorite soda that you like. So the root of ginger ale is ginger, correct, but why are we having it in the soup? Well, ginger actually is just a great way to boost flavors without actually adding a bunch of calories. So it's basically a way better way to add flavor, add zest, and add a little bit of, you know, fun for your tongue without having to add all the calories. And what's also great about it is that studies have shown that it actually may naturally boost your metabolism, and even better, it keeps your blood sugar levels stable and encourages your body to create new muscle protein. So for those of you, I mean, it's great for weight loss, obviously, for those of you who struggle with diabetes or have any kind of workout schedule in your life, you're breaking down muscle, so this is great to rebuild that muscle protein. What do we got over here? Yeah, we're going to sneak some lentils in here. And lentils, you may not know, are actually loaded with protein, and protein essentially is a fat burner. They're also loaded with fiber, which is incredible. So not only is this going to be healthy for you, but it's going to give you an overall feeling of full, which is what you want when you're trying to lose weight or just overall have a very healthy lifestyle. And let's see, you guys probably might be wondering about, let's see, what's this little container right here? This is garlic. Okay, so why is garlic good for our health? Doesn't it just make my breath stink? No. Garlic is actually really rich in antioxidants, and what's amazing about it is that it's a great way to fight fat because you are going to be building a strong and sexy, effective immune system to fight off all of that bacteria that might be in your system. So healthier system, healthier body, sexier body, smaller body. Okay, so the first part of making the shred soup is you obviously want to get a fabulous medium-sized saucepan or bowl or whatever you want to call it. It goes on the stove. Like this one I've got here, and then you want to put olive oil in the pan. And what you want to do first is make sure it gets heated up to I don't know, about medium-high heat, and warm it up, and then add in the garlic and the onions as well. And as you can see, both of those are finely chopped. And you might be thinking, okay, so olive oil, that's an oil, that's a fat, isn't that bad for me? Heck no. Olive oil actually contains a monosaturated omega-9 fatty acid called oleic acid, and studies have shown that actually oleic acid revs up your fat burning, and it actually keeps your body from packing on fat pounds. So basically consuming olive oil can help you take in fewer calories while burning the body more fat. So I'd say that that's a pretty good deal. And then also with onions, onions actually can help create good bacteria in your digestive tract. So it's very similar to what some people take, you know, your probiotics for, your Bifidobacillus, all those types, is also to help put good, friendly bacteria, flora into your gut. And so onions can actually help you do the same thing. And on to the next ingredients. I'm going to be then chopping up ginger and stirring it in as well as soon as the onions are nice and tender. Okay, so now that I've added the ginger into my stew/soup, what could be next? Well, any soup is not complete unless you add, drumroll please, the spices, right? health and love, and that's all the spice of life, right? So soups can't be complete either without your spices. So what I recommend, and the pink method people recommend for this soup, is to put in a little bit of cumin, basil, and black pepper. And so they're all going to be very invigorating, uplifting, tickle the taste buds kind of spices. And what you want to do is just go ahead and put in as much as you want, whatever you think is going to be good for your palate, what you enjoy. And just make sure when you add it to the pot of ginger and onions and olive oil, make sure you keep stirring it so that it doesn't stick to the pan. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add in the sweet potatoes, the lentils, the carrots. It's about to get really healthy up in here. Whew, what is that right there? Ladies and gentlemen, that is a dirty, messy, well-used cutting board that was just put through the ringer. I worked that baby to the core. So, enough of an empty cutting board. Let's go see what I just put in there. So, we scan over here, and you get to see almost the finishing touches of my soup. So, what's the first thing you notice about this soup, right? Other than it smells delicious, well, I guess that's kind of biased because I'm the only one that can smell it right now. But as you guys can imagine, it smells absolutely scrumptious right now. But I think the first thing you probably notice is look at all the colors. You have some brown right here, which is the veggie broth. This is the celery on top with all the green. You've got some orange bits in here, which are actually carrots and sweet potatoes. Now, the original recipe calls for potatoes, but I prefer my sweet potatoes here. And then also some red with the wonderful, yummy tomatoes. So good. And pretty much this is the soup. You know, I mixed the onions and garlic, the cumin, the ginger all in the beginning, and then I put in the veggie broth and essentially added a little bit of water and then added all these yummy vegetables into there. Now for you meat lovers, you can also add some meat in here. The only thing I'd really recommend though is maybe some ground turkey or chicken, and you can definitely do that once you put the veggies in and the carrots start to get a little tender. But the only other thing that you really add on top, guys, is actually a little bit of spinach. So as you can see, I put my hair up. It's hard work making this hot, yummy stew. So for a hot, yummy body, though, that's what you're going to get if you keep eating healthy, raw, organic, and yummy food just like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you guys have any ideas or any questions about any other recipes that I've talked about or that you guys might have in mind, please comment below, let me know, and I'll post up another video. Love you guys. Happy eating. Happy souping.